Hi students, good morning. I'm coming to the first lecture of the accounts, transactions and events. Transaction is nothing but any exchange made between business and the outsider is called as what transaction. So here the exchange may be in terms of goods or cash or service or in any mode. So any exchange made between business and outsider is said to be a transaction. For example, rent paid to the landlord. There, we receive the service from the landlord and in return we pay the cash. Their exchange made in terms of for service and cash. That is a transaction. Salary paid to the employees. So there we receive the service from the employees. In return we are paying the cash. So their exchange made in terms of service and cash. That is a transaction. Purchase of the goods. So here we receive the goods, in return we pay the cash. That is a transaction. And sale of the goods. We receive the cash, in return we provide the goods. That is a transaction. So any exchange made between business and the outsider is said to be a what? Transaction. Or it is also defined as what? The performance of a business activity is said to be a what? Transaction. And generally, transactions are classified into the two types. One is monetary transaction, another one is non-monetary transaction. And the transactions which are measured in terms of money or money's worth are treated as monetary transactions. So the remaining are treated as non-monetary, and which are able to measured in terms of cash or in terms of money. So, for example, rent paid to the landlord, salary paid to the employees, purchase of plant and machinery, purchase of goods. These are all measured in terms of a ascertainable amount of money. But coming to the quality of a product, quantity and pollution created by the entity. So these all are not measured in terms of money, and these are nothing but what non-monetary transaction. And remember, in the books of accounts, only the transactions which are measured in terms of money are only recorded. And those are called as monetary transactions and is done as per money measurement concept. Okay. And these monetary transactions are again classified into the two types. One is the cash transaction, another one is a credit transaction. And the transactions which involves immediate payment or immediate receipt of the cash is called as cash transaction. For example, you go to the shop and purchase the products whatever you require and pay the cash to the shopkeeper, and that is a cash transaction. But you go to the shop and you purchase the product and you said to that party, I will make the payment after 1 month or after 2 months or within 15 days. So here the payment of the cash is postponed to certain period, and that is a credit transaction. That is a credit transaction. So cash transaction involves immediate payment or immediate receipt of the cash, but credit, in case of credit transaction, the payment or receipt of the cash is postponed to certain period. Postponed to certain period. Then how can we identify whether it is a cash transaction or credit transaction? So just listen carefully. In the transaction, if you have the name of the person without the words like for cash, etc., that is a credit transaction. If the name of the person is not there, consider it as a cash transaction. Like purchase of the goods for rupee 5 lakh. There is no name. So that is a cash transaction. And for example, purchase of the goods from Mr. Abhi for rupee 5 lakh is a credit transaction. Okay.